Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Thunder versus Nuggets NBA matchup on Wednesday, January 31st, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off. We also have products for people who make big bets and have big bankrolls that are looking, or people looking for that one-on-one style service. Text the number that you see on the screen. They're not available on the website. So if you make big bets, you're looking for any of those services, text that number. But let's get to this one. We got the Thunder taking on the Nuggets. The Thunder 32-15 on the season. The Nuggets 33-15. These are two top teams in the Western Conference. The Nuggets have that playoff experience, though. Been there, done that. You know, they had some frustration along the way as well. So it's not like the Nuggets have just gone straight up and all of a sudden came out of nowhere and landed, as being the NBA champions. It was a building process. I mean, all the way back to, you go back to those games in the bubble where they beat the Jazz in the playoffs. And then, it was an evolution, and what we've seen, though, from the Nuggets is they're kind of there right now. And now that we're in the second half of the season, we're seeing definitely a different Nuggets team than we saw earlier this year. Earlier this year, the Nuggets took a couple bumps, especially in these road games. They're just 14-11 straight up on the road. And that's because of a lot of those early season losses. Meanwhile, the Thunder, this is kind of a prove-a-point spot. They've had a lot of good luck against the Nuggets, but they are 6-4 straight up in their last 10 games. They've hit a little bit of a bump in the road. When we look at, the head-to-head between these teams, they played back in December, and it was the Thunder winning both of those contests. When they played in October, it was the Nuggets. So the Nuggets got the first win. They thumped them in Denver. And then the next two games they thumped them at OKC. The two games in Denver, the Thunder have won. So the road team has won all the meetings of these teams this year. The Thunder come into this one not playing their best basketball of the season. They dropped that game at Detroit. They got rung up, and that loss at home to the Minnesota Timberwolves, just really un-Thunder-like from what we've seen from them. They were favored in that game, and of course they were on somewhat of a heater on the road, prior to those games. Meanwhile, when we look at the Nuggets, we know that these guys at home, coming off that win against the Milwaukee Bucks, a lot of people thought, well, it's the Bucks' first game with Doc Rivers. The Nuggets could care less. They just went out there and just beat them 113-107. Very workmanlike effort coming off the heels of that win over the Sixers, which was a real dogfight. When we look at the Nuggets offense, fourth best shooting team in the league, 14th best from beyond the arc. The Thunder, the best shooting percentage against. Don't guard the three quite as well. But when we look at the Thunder's defense, middle of the pack as far as shooting percentage against. And the Thunder, of course, one of the best shooting teams in the NBA. It's one of those weird things where it's like, I know the Nuggets are the better team, and I know that, if it's a 7-game series, it'd be tough to get off of the Nuggets, even though, what we've seen transpire between these two teams this season. But really, the way the Thunder have played in Denver has really been inspiring, and I think they got a shot here at home to beat them too. I'm going to take the Thunder. I think they just match up well against the Nuggets, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.